So you could do your Saturdays at Gooskey's, maybe stop by the tattoo shop, the piercing parlor, and then Sundays, you head right over to church. We love this about Polish Hill. Polish Hill. Does it get more Pittsburgh neighborhood than this? This is where we're at today, in front of the Immaculate Heart of Mary Church, the history here. So, in case you're not familiar, this church actually was founded in 1897 is when this went up. And it was because of all of the, wait for it, Polish immigrants who came to the city in the late 1800s, mostly to work in the mills, of course. And they congregated here. And this neighborhood, you might not know, originally was named Heron Hill. And then, because of the influx of the Polish population, eventually was renamed. And this is the church that they erected here in their neighborhood. And it was a church and a parish, as well as a convent. Also, before the church went up, all the folks up here would go down to St. Stan's in the Strip District. So if you're familiar, it's a bit of a hike, and there's a bit of a hill, or two involved. Now, something not from 1897, behind us, across from the church, Pope's Place. I love this, and as we're talking about what a Pittsburgh neighborhood this is, you got the church right here, you got one bar, there are others, right across the street. And hey, in honor of there being a new pope, there it is, we thought we'd point it out. I also wanted to point out, too, that when you hear about, okay, the Polish here had their own church, that is something that was throughout Pittsburgh, that each nationality, as they came over, had their own church because they were cultural centers. You know, they need to be around folks who spoke their language, who understood their culture. So you would have, sometimes on every block, as we've talked about before and where you at, Catholic, maybe all Catholic churches, but German, Italian, Irish, Polish. So very Pittsburgh. I feel like this place speaks for itself if you're familiar with it. Gooskey's, the staple here in Polish Hill. And we are a block away from where we just were, the church and such. This place, I think it feels like it's been here forever. 1997 is when this went up, but this is the best dive bar. We all know it. If you've been here, you know. You can get pierogies, you can get wings, you can get pretty much anything you want. Good burgers, Gooskey's. It's a treasure.